Today I'm going to show you the lower abdominal cuff or the core feedback unit. This is by IDAS. Essentially it looks like a blood pressure cuff. And we use this to actually strengthen your lower abdominals, but at the beginning it starts off with maybe more of a coordination exercise for the lower abs. Now the problem is with a lot of lower abdominal exercises is people start too advanced. For example, like a gar hammer raise where they lift the hips up and they're hanging. They're actually using the hip flexors, or a standard straight leg raise. They're actually using the hip flexors, or their abdominals cannot stabilize the load from the extremities, i.e. the legs in this case. They end up not being able to engage the core enough where they can keep the pressure constant with the lower back. Therefore, they're not actually working the muscles that they're intending to use. So all lower abdominal work should begin with this device here. I'm going to show you how to use it. It will vary depending on the degree of lumbar curve that you have. Most of the people I do it with are at 60. So basically how that works is you lie down onto your back and you put the cuff underneath you at the level of the belly button. So that's the L3 vertebrae, that's the apex of your lumbar spine. So we put it under there and then we inflate the cuff. So I'm doing here to around 60 mmg. Pumping it to 60, and it's always plus 30. So essentially what we've got to do to start off with the coordination exercise is to breathe in, fill the belly with air, and then draw your belly button into the spine. Inhale, and then exhale, draw your belly button into the spine. Inhale, exhale, draw your belly button in. So I'm actually able to stabilize and coordinate my external obliques and my transverse abdominis, and I'm able to keep the pressure on the cuff the same throughout. You're not going to be able to see this, but that's the name of the game. You've got to keep the pressure constant. So the basic coordination exercise is inhale,